showtime.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Clash with King. I miss you guys, and I apologize for taking so long to post this third video. But I am back. Real life won't get in the way anymore. I will do my best to post as many videos as I can this week. Now, we have some huge news. Black Cavalry is now a level 9 clan. That's right, our last war got us over the hump, and as if we weren't before, now we're in the ring swinging away with the big boys. So, let me show you what this newfound achievement means to us. Doesn't seem like a big deal to some people, but 50% back on troop donations is huge for our top players that constantly donate. For those people that get 2,000, 3,000 plus donations, that is huge. And also for the people that constantly donate during wars, this is an enormous deal. I know for the people that donate a couple hundred troops, doesn't mean that much because you really don't see the payback on that, but the refund on this is ridiculous for some of those people that are massive donators. And now I'm just scrolling down our war log, as you can see it's pretty nice. I mean, we have a few blemishes here and there, but let's be real, what clan doesn't? In fact, we just lost our last war, but we won't get into that quite yet. Let's talk about our second to last war that I haven't gone over yet. I know it's been a while. I apologize again for not posting that video. We're going to talk about that now. It was a perfect war. I know in our last video we talked about a near perfect war where we were at 99%, but this is actually a 100% total destruction war, which is a huge deal. This means that every single person in our clan did what they were supposed to do, and they did what they were told to do during this war. And we worked in unison to 3-star every single opposing base, So when you think about it, it's a little scary thinking that you might get into the 95 plus range on a constant, regular basis. That will pretty much make your clan an unstoppable force. But I'm sure you guys are tired of me talking about this war. Let's actually get into some attacks that we did during this war. Oh wait, never mind, we can't. Thanks Supercell for that little maintenance break. Deleted all of our replays. I wish I would have recorded some of these before they were deleted, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Sorry, you guys. Now, I've had a few people message me, and I've had tons of people on Global ask me what our war strategy is, and I'm not going to give away all of our secrets, but I will tell you this. I have seen a lot of clans nowadays, as soon as the war starts, or as soon as prep day is over, they just go for it. They just attack whoever they feel like attacking as long as they get 3 stars. That's just not how we do things around here. What we do is we plan according to base range. For example, if we have a base that's in, let's say, the 5th position, that base wouldn't attack any higher than number 2, it wouldn't attack any lower than number 8. Now, I know this is playing off of Supercell's rankings, and some of you guys don't agree with them, but this just works for us. This is just what we do and how we do things. And it's worked for however long we've been together, so we just kept it. It just makes sense to keep something that works. Now, let's get into this attack. So, as you can see, Lewis attacks Max, which is only a base lower than him. He's not 5 bases lower, 10 bases lower. So, it's your normal dragon attack. Starts with your hogs at the top, getting rid of this air defense. So, you can see there's a giant bomb he gets rid of. Doesn't really matter, the hogs did what they were supposed to do. Now, we drop a couple lightning spells on this air defense down low. Doesn't really take care of it, but he was smart enough to take this earthquake spell. Dark spells are pretty big nowadays. I didn't really care for them when they came out, but as you can see, they help out. Now, he just drops a wave of dragons from the right. So he has that one dragon to take care of that was in the enemy clan castle. Doesn't really matter when you have this many dragons. Drops a rage spell, takes care of pretty much everything on the right side. So now the only things he has to worry about are these weak wizard towers and a few archer towers, which aren't really going to stop this many dragons. Now I know a lot of people are going to argue this point. Matter of fact, I know a few people in my own clan that would argue this point, but I always like to take hogs in my clan castle when I'm using a dragon attack, especially in war. You don't really have to worry about a Barb King taking out too many of your hogs. You have to worry about an Archer Queen. As you can tell, there wasn't an Archer Queen that he had to worry about on this base. So he just ignored that Barb King on the top, took care of that one air defense, used lightning spells, used a rage, and took an earthquake spell just in case, which he ended up needing. Now, These dragons have taken care of everything on this base except for that poor little Tesla. Man, that must be a scary sight for that little Tesla. He's going to need to go to therapy after this. And a perfect 3-star attack. Now we'll get into our second attack of this video. I know I spoke about +3, -3 in your range as far as war attacks go, but this one was a special case. Nick actually asked before he attacked, so it just made sense. This attack is a little weird. The first time I watched it, I didn't really get it, but now it just makes sense. It almost seems like a perfect war attack. So he starts off with his golems down at the bottom. What he's trying to do is get to that archer queen to take care of that, so that archer queen doesn't disrupt any more of his attack. So he gets them going, gets some wizards going, drops a couple more golems. Those first two were pretty much just decoys. And once those first two golems were sacrificed, he funneled the rest of his troops. Look at all these wizards, these heroes. They're all in the middle of the base just wrecking it, taking care of anything that could potentially harm his loons that he's dropping from the top left and the bottom right of the base. You're going to eventually see him drop a few on the far right as well, as soon as that air defense is taken care of, and now it's just easy pickings. Picking off all these cannons, mortars, that one little wizard tower, and that one little Tesla. Now all he has to do is take care of these drills, and it's game over. Another perfect 3-star attack for Nick. Well done. I just thought 4 golems is just way too much. It's just overkill. You don't need that much, but somehow it just worked out perfect for Nick. So now let's get into our last attack. So this attack is within the range that I was talking about earlier. It's only 2 below, so it's still within that 3 range that I talked about. That's our war strategy as a clan. This is just kind of like a bonus attack, excuse me. I just thought this queen walk that he does is just so disrespectful and just so funny. I think his queen was intended to walk towards the top of the base. I'm not sure. It just seemed like it. But he just starts it, and the queen just keeps going. Takes care of that king, takes care of a ton of defenses. He lets a golem go. He follows it up with his wizards and takes care of all of these clan castle troops. Lets the barb king go, and it's just game over. His hogs start from the right side of the base and just wreck it. Alright, you guys, that about wraps up this episode of Clash with King. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. We'll do my best to get as many videos as I can up this week. And I actually opened up a new Twitter account for this channel, so you can follow that. I will post that at the end of this video. And I hope to see you guys around soon. Take care.